Seeing the beach for the first time in many months, as well as taking a break away from everything what's going on right now in my life, was just what I needed to reconnect with my true self, to remind me who I really am and what is that what makes me excited. Also, that I'm just not someone who likes to stay in one place for too long, and I'm certainly not a farmer. I am someone who loves to wander around, explore and capture all what I experience along the way. Whether it's just a peaceful walk in a park or stopping by God knows where. Watching my dog having his breakfast in a random car park. And no matter how big or small these experiences are, they are part of who I am. And so I make memories. Some will stay, some will fade, but as long as I'm having fun and make others smile, that's all what matters. My poor things, it's hot, eh? And then I planted some cucumbers and some salad. There's my onions. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Start with this one. La, la, la. Soak them properly, because I'm not gonna be here. Mommy's gonna go. Mommy's gonna go away. Mommy's gonna go away. Mommy's gonna leave you alone. Mommy's gonna leave you alone. But I'm not gonna leave you to die from the heat. I'll give you water. I'll give you water, my tomatoes. I'll give you water. I give you water, my tomatoes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. La 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 la, la 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 la. Would you, my darling? Here you go. You want some more? Here you go. And some more. And some more. And some more. And my little baby, you're not gonna die. I promise I will look after you, no matter how small you are. No matter how small you are, I will look after you. I will look after you. This is my stage, somewhere in Latvia. What a beautiful country. But I think it's me who needs to make it beautiful. It's me who needs me to make it beautiful. Oh yeah, it's my stage. Oh yeah, it's my stage. Oh yeah. Oh, what I wanted to say was me and you, was me and you on the stage somewhere in a country I don't call a home. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yeah, it's my stage. Oh yeah, it's my stage. I wonder what neighbors think. As it's getting really warm here in Latvia, I'm so pleased I have a lake next door, as it's not only fun to play in the water, but also necessary for survival to keep us cool. And so do others think the same way, and more tourists come from all over the places to spend time at my lake. Some even making tents, bonfires, and spend several days and nights there, which can be annoying, especially if the lake belongs to the residents and all we want is to enjoy peaceful time there with our dogs. So off I went to spend few days at my caravan, which is surrounded by open wild land where nobody ever comes. a nettle growing there. It's a nettle. You don't want to touch it. You don't want to touch it. Good job. Let's put mosquito net on just in case if mosquitoes wanna come. So we have a mosquito net sorted. That's it. Oh, okay. No mosquitoes can come in now. I needed this to clear my mind and put all my recent thoughts together in one harmonious, understandable paragraph, which I will tell you all about it in a minute. When we left, the temperatures climbed up to 32 degrees and it started to feel pretty unbearable. I still love Spain, but that's one of the main reasons I don't want to be there in summer. So, back to the van, eh? I thought buying a cottage would make me feel still and at peace, but no. I'm still finding myself wanting to jump in a van and just go. Very weird, isn't it? When I started traveling, after 6 months, it really felt like from the first day it really felt, but I mean after 6 months, it really felt like I am a traveler in heart. So how many years later? 3 years later, I haven't changed my mind. But traveling can be sometimes really overwhelming, especially if you cannot find places where you can be alone and private, like there are always people around. And so time to time I'm kind of longing for peace and quiet in my own spot, like when I stay in camping, I'm like, oh, that's all I need, like a piece of land, and so that I can camp here without seeing any other people, and so yeah, that's why I actually started to look for a place, and that's why I decided that I need to buy my own land, which is great, isn't it? Snoopy, Snoopy is very hot. It's a hot day, 31 degree currently, and it's stuffy, but thankfully the sun is behind the clouds, so it's bearable, especially with the breeze going on and windows open. And I'm uploading video here, video. So yeah, videos and traveling, videos and driving is my life, and dogs, yeah. That's all I need. And sometimes piece of land, my own piece of land where I can park and just camp or live or whatever, take a break from seeing all the people. But I say once I'm doing that, then after a little while I just cannot wait to jump in a van and go and see people, see places, be right there in the middle of all the noise, Noise is very overwhelming. But we need to learn how to cope with it in a proper way so that it doesn't affect us. You kind of are in the world surrounded by these people and by all these energies, But then you need to protect yourself. You kind of need to stay grounded and know your way. You know your way. You know what's inside your heart. You know what you want. You know your dreams and desires. And basically, yeah, no matter whatever else is going on in the world, you just do your own thing. It's like, like glasses, like how these glasses called, like horse glasses, just this straight vision. This is your vision, this is your fantasy, and you are living your fantasy even though you are still on earth amongst all the other people, And yeah, so what I wanted to say, I wanted to take time just to talk to you, have a little chat so that you know what I'm thinking. I know some people being like, when I bought the farm, they were like, all right, that's it, no more traveling, now you're gonna put roots in. No, I haven't found that ideal country, that ideal spot, and I don't think I will ever find. I've got favorite places where I have been and where I have stayed, including Jersey as well. If I could have a chance to visit Jersey more often, I would definitely do that. I love Jersey so much. But like to stay there forever, the ideal country, no way, no way. Well, that's because I probably haven't been that far. I haven't been to countries like the East, you know, Middle East. Like I've been to Turkey, to Istanbul, but that's as far as I have been heading that way. Because if I want to travel like to places like Vietnam and Thailand, I would definitely need to take a plane. But I was thinking about that. Maybe I should just take a break, like from the van, and just go with the plane. But yeah, no, my heart just cannot. It's not the same. It's not the same when you are in your van. You make your routes, you make your destinations, you make this turn, you follow your heart. If you want to turn right, then you just turn right, whereas plane, it just goes right. That's it, that's your destination. You have arrived, and nothing else you can do about it. That's it. Now you are there. Now you need to enjoy this place because you have spent money on the ticket, right? Yeah, so no. Also, another really big point, the major point as well, it's Snoopy. Snoopy is my friend. He's not a dog, he's a human. In my opinion, he's my best friend, and no matter how many legs he has, he's still a human. He's so dear to me, and I would never be able to leave him. I could maybe for a few days, yes, with very nice people, with my like people whom I trust, for a few days, if I have a trip somewhere to go, and it would be easier without a dog. But then otherwise, no, definitely no. So it has to be the van, and also in the van, this is my home. I like the space. I love the van. Although this wasn't my first choice when I got this van, I still love it a lot. Probably the same as I loved my little vagabond car when I started traveling. And then in the middle, in between the Kia Carnival, I had the minivan. It was so amazing. That car was so amazing. Unfortunately, I had to sell it because there were so many issues with it, like the mod test. I had to go every 6 months in Spain. That was the rule for the old cars. And so I decided to sell it. I would be happy to have it actually, so I could just jump from the van into the Kia, and then, you know, sometimes the roads are like very narrow and there are low branches, low trees, you know, growing. With Kia it was easy to go in places like that, you know. Also the mountain roads with Kia, yeah, easy peasy. Whereas this one bloody thing, you know, it's just the back wheels are spinning, even when there is like a little bit of rain, and the van happened to be in the grass. OMG, just a little issue, and the van is spinning and not going anywhere. So I need someone to pull it out. So yeah, this is just for the motorways and just for the gravel dirt roads, but as long as, you know, it needs to be all right for the van. So it's not 4x4, it's not you know, I would love to, but I just I don't have that money, you know, that sort of money to buy such car, you know, like 4x4, the one where you can sleep at the back, you know. And so I just have what I have, and I have an absolutely amazing van. And yeah, so what I wanted to say, no, I'm not gonna put roots down. No, I don't feel it. I just don't feel it. I want to go. And now with these renovations, to be honest, I could just pack my bags today and just go tomorrow morning. But yeah, the renovations, I just want to make this cottage, make it And so that if I decide to return back to Latvia, back to my place, say, yeah, forget Latvia. Although I was born here, I just don't feel like this is my home country. And yeah, it is what it is, man. I'm not a patriot. I like every country, you know. Every country has its ups and downs and beauty and ugly side as well, you know. Also Latvia is absolutely amazing, also in summer but also in winter. But yeah, like full-time living here, no, long-term living, no. But it's nice to have here your land, and you know, because also the prices, this, you know, places here are pretty cheap comparing to the other places, other countries in the world, and even Europe. Yeah, so I want to make this cottage so that I can return even in winter, so that when I come I have heating, you know, so that I can you know, burn my logs and just get all nice and cozy. At the moment it's not cozy, and the wood stove is broken, and it's yeah, it's not functional. So I need to do that, and once I do that, basically also the van needs to pass the mod test again for the year, so that we can be all right for the year. And then yeah, and then Snoopy needs his rabies vaccine again, and then we can go. Where we gonna go? I have a country in mind, unusual for me, but I have driven through that country 2 years ago, and I was thinking to myself when I was driving through that country, oh no, 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago, I was thinking, I was driving through that country with my Kia, yeah, and I was thinking, wow, this is a country I want to return to and explore properly. Not saying that I'm gonna stay there and explore like crazy, yeah, but I really, yeah, this is kind of, you always need to have a plan, like a destination, but then as you go, as you follow your heart, you need to remain flexible. If your heart suddenly says, all right, you're heading that way, and your heart says, oh no, you turn right instead of you turning left, so that you can reach your destination, yeah, you should follow. But then in the same time, you need to have this destination so that you know where to head to. And so yeah, but then remain flexible. And I have learned to become very spontaneous, whereas my horoscope is Capricorn, and Capricorns are not spontaneous people in nature. They just, by nature, they are just not. But I have learned, so that I'm about, you know, all about achieving this perfect balance. And so my horoscope sign is like, I am very conservative, always stuck and stubborn in my own old ways, which I have proven to myself that horoscopes are bloody wrong. They're just wrong. Okay, there are some truths, right? And I am so glad that I have these Capricorn traits. But I mean, you don't have to follow. It's everything is what you believe it is. You know, things appear the way you want them to appear. You know, so if you believe you are conservative and stubborn, so you are. But I wanted to become a better person, a better version of myself, and so I have achieved this, and I am still striving, and I always will strive for the, you know, better version of myself. And by better, I'm saying I'm not a perfectionist. No, you don't have to be bloody perfectionist. Perfectionists are stupid, you know. They would never, like, you know, people, maybe they like to play music and they are very good at it, but they would never share their music with anyone else because they think they are not perfect enough, you know. They are not good enough, and this is bloody wrong. You are already good at what you are doing, and you are good at it, you know. So yeah, I am enough for myself, and I am happy with myself. But as I said, for the sake of spirituality and connecting, be able to connect with the universal energies more and more and more, and remain in the right frequency, you know. And oh, it's a deep stuff. I don't want you to go there, guys. So basically, I just love that I am able to be this and that in the same time, so that I can achieve this perfect balance for me, which makes me feel very good about myself and about my life. And so it also helps me to accept other people more, you know. Right, I'm not gonna bore you anymore. Let's continue what we have started.